Back to the digital world. Also, hi, Internet.
Here we are again.
Oh,
in the
shit.
future past.
The user has fractured their signal.
Somebody call Jeff Bridges.
We need Jeff Bridges and anti-Jeff Bridges.
Unit Butler.
So one thing also you're going to notice when we log out is that the data node that we accessed to get into the Butler no longer exists. We have just destroyed it.
Oh,
Because
okay.
we destroyed the Butler.
Oh, that's not a good sign. Oh man, look at that sophisticated firewall.
No way to breach
It's
it.
got bricks and everything.
Like, the butler would have delivered teacups until he made a singularity in the parlor.
I mean, there are worse ways to go, I suppose.
For everyone
Damn
to go.
it, Stu, that's enough teacups to fill the entire universe.
It's just like that
Ordered a
paperclip
Googleplex.
game.
Oh, yeah. You've consumed all the matter in the known universe. So now we have a new, yeah, we have a new enemy now. It jumps at us, we have to jump over it.
Oh, look, you beat it.
Yeah, I'm great.
Oh,
Sure are
it's
good at this, Matt.
cyber zipline.
Yeah, no, it's a very tough enemy.
Yeah.
Very difficult. This is the Dark Souls of exploration-based platformers.
Now expectations are high enough that if you ever die, it will be a moment of shame.
Mm-hmm. One cast of my family for generations.
Yeah, it's a good thing that this is definitely the first recording session of him streaming this.
Yep.
There's no way he could have died and then cut that clip.
No. I've got too much honor to splice it.
These trackers
Yeah.
penetrate everything.
That's true, it's the
I need
speedrunner's
to be able
code.
to harness their
We'll see
capacity.
once we analyze the sound
I
files.
do not comprehend
Okay, so this
their
is...
function. It would be reckless to.
So keep an eye on this.
Negative! I must do what is necessary! I must! I must save myself. I will use them.
Well, that was a very uncomfortable series of words.
Who's penetrating
save
who
myself.
now?
Can
No
dominate
harness
them.
penetrative process.
I require
Oh, yeah.
more.
So now we have to kill a bunch of viruses to get their power. Or the tracker things.
So we need to become a virus, if we weren't already.
Yes. Because we need to be able to, because we need to be able to penetrate these doors. Do you notice now up in the top left we have viral load?
Ah.
We are very swiftly becoming a major problem.
Wait, a holographic representation of distant structures? So they even animated the cityscape background?
Yeah, that's one of the things that we see is wherever we are, we end up seeing a representation of the area that is around us. Metal doors often secure things. Money can be
Thanks.
exchanged for goods and services. So now we go to E2C,
Oh, no.
which is keep that name in mind because it will come up later.
What
You
name in
unlock
mind?
the Z.
Control attempt E2C.
E2C.
Ah, but that was huge. We just took a Z level.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna be taking a bunch of jumps here as we keep going.
Oh. Cool. Eat them before they eat you.
Yep. So now we're in some kind of office.
No, we are at a commune.
God damn it, why don't they have any safety railings? I need these giant holes in the Death Star.
Uh-oh, data leak. Look at
Yeah,
all that
no, somebody-
data floating away.
Somebody left their friggin' internet-connected thermostat unsecured.
Look at those ones
Oh,
and zeros.
God.
That's how you know it's data.
Oh no, we can mess
pure
with the
data.
real people?
Nope, first we need to fight the big beasts.
And there's these very action-packed hacking sequences.
We are at 50% viral load.
Viral load.
I admit, this particular mechanic seems pretty much superfluous to the game.
Yeah, I think they wanted to bring back combat, but they wanted to do it in a different way than they did in the first game.
Yeah.
To take away the regenerating health and the cover-based shooting.
I don't know, but it's like, this game, 90% of the good parts are the adventure-driven type parts, the puzzle-solving parts.
Remember when we started this, there was also an option to just turn off combat completely.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember that.
Satisfying.
So now we have a secondary fire on our gun that is a super shot that instantly kills viruses and opens white doors. Domesticon control attempt number E2C. Announcement memo, confidential and internal only. E2C continues the E2 legacy of emphasizing conformity over individuality. It is our belief that groups will be innately easier to control, and E2C will prove the premier solution for military and other large-scale requirements. E2C will allow for monitored adaptability, but will disperse any particular adaptation before it can escalate into individuality. Disseminating change throughout a collective will prohibit E2C units from experiencing interpersonal friction that can lead to communities of individual thinkers. Improvements over the E1 prototype include more immediate diffusion of ideas via a centralized hub, as well as the introduction of behavioral collectivizer.
So if one of the models gets a quirk, you send it back to Central and decide if it's worth keeping or throwing away?
Yeah.
Immediately?
Yeah. Behavior collectivizers will prove an innovation in the field of self-regulated conformity by a group. These devices will enable us to monitor and processing of any expertise introduced into the collective by one of its members. We are confident that this will warn of any unwanted deviation before it can take root. The future Domesticon is E2C, the definitive solution in the pursuit of control.
Pursuit of control, huh?
Remember that we talked last time. We read the document last time about the attempt to bound. Also, we can't break through red doors with the super shot. But we read through last time about the 3 laws of AI that are supposed to keep them bound, and that they vary from unit to unit. But ultimately, they will end up kind of subverting their 3 laws. So E2C is a different attempt to E2C is being described as a different attempt to keep AIs bound.
Okay.
Do we need the missile to break the red door?
No, screw attack.
Yeah, again, the Metroid parallels here are not... as soon as you start walking through and, like, shooting doors to get around and doing a spinny jump, it's like, oh yeah, okay.
I get it.
It's an homage.
It's an homage.
Oh, that's a lot of levels back there.
Yeah.
Well, there
Cultural
it is.
attempt. Yeah, so control attempt E2C. Well, let's see what's over here.
Dom.
This takes us back to Domesticon.
Sweet.
Oh, okay, to one of the white doors from before.
Yeah. So there is me demonstrating that the super shot can blow through these guys really quickly. And also, this is me not realizing that you can't shoot through these platforms, even though other platforms you have been able to shoot through. Which makes fighting these guys really annoying.
These ones are special.
They're the same ones, they just have stronger floors.
But they've got a new hat.
Hey, I paid good DLC money for that hat.
That's like saying that the hollow ambushes in Dark Souls are different from hollows standing in the open.
Yeah, the Dark Raids are special. They give you, like, special gear. Also, I somehow clipped a bullet into the wall.
Huh.
Way to go, I guess. Was that
Yeah, I don't know how I
exploitable in
did
any
that.
way? What?
Whoa.
Hey, you remember our friend?
Yes, I do. Wow. That's been a while.
Huh.
I used to be afraid. Our leaders do not lead us, they manipulate. I would hate them for it, but Joseph's cautions that it is not their fault. It is the natural development of the course of society. Fear is the unavoidable motivation behind development. We do live in fear, and we make our choices from within that fear. The Colonel has shown us that this is not choice, that we are slaves. Humanity, he says, must evolve beyond slavery. Artificial intelligence is not to be feared. It is the future. Amazing how, where others will not even look, he sees possibility. If they catch us, they will execute him as a traitor. Fear really does fuel ignorance. Our expedition to this planet is going to change that. It will liberate us. I must supervise his Mark 7 to ensure she completes her mission. Someday my logs will be in the archives of our history. Personal logs, Lieutenant Maria Strauss.
Huh.
Joseph's? He did not obey the rules. Irrelevant.
This does not matter.
It does seem irrelevant.
Remember, there was that nagging question in the first game about how, about why Aaron ended up on, at the Domesticon plant.
Yeah, and why she believed that he was there.
Yeah, why the suit was empty, all this other stuff.
It did mention that they needed to ensure the Mark 7 success.
Mm-hmm. Although they apparently did not account for the caretaker when they did that.
I mean, he succeeded in a form.
Well, they didn't account for the mainframe either.
Anyway, time to get back to the meat and potatoes of this. So you notice that that one's offline.
Ah.
So we need to find a way to activate that so we can keep our trace going back to the, so we can keep our trace going back to the user.
Hacking's fun.
Anyone can do it. You hack a planet. Hack multiple planets.
All you have to do is download your sentience into this weird cityscape.
Mm-hmm.
Gladly. The real
And
world's
then
bullshit.
jump in a bug lantern.
Just, yeah. And you can live forever.
Oh yeah,
Exactly as
just
you are now.
digitize yourself and jump up in that thing. Do what?
First, become a sphere.
Just change the local constant of gravity.
Yeah, just change the universal constant for gravity, yeah. Q.
By the way, they were planning on doing a second Star Trek VHS board game featuring Q.
Oh man. That
why not?
could have been pretty good. I don't know.
I don't know. I have been consistently disappointed with the quality of all of those games.
Yeah. Even just the quality of Q is vastly different. He's a super creep in Voyager.
I didn't know Q came back in Voyager.
Yep. He's just like constantly hitting on Janeway and really awkward. It's like
Yeah, that kind of sounds like Q, yeah.
yeah, but not in any endearing way, like just total creeper.
Hold on.
Hmm?
Nothing. I was just looking at your legs while you were moving that way.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
You're having some sort of, like, tiptoe glide.
Yeah, I don't know. I did a Mega Man door hop somehow. Another firewall.
God,
There's all this data
all these
that's
cyber
piping through
bricks.
Yeah, I never saw them as bricks. I always saw it as more of like a chain link fence. But I guess they're like... But yeah, I guess that's the idea, is that they're like reflective.
This unit may grant access to the physical content beyond that firewall.
Anyway, this is my favorite robot in this.
Oh, better than the butler?
Mm-hmm.
You haven't played all the way through though, right?
Hmm?
Or did you already play through? You said there was something about input you were waiting for.
Yeah, but that's in a bit.
Well, yeah, I'm saying, have you seen all the robots? Is this the best, or is just the best so far?
As far as I know, we're going to the rest of the game will revisit them.
Oh, huh.
Oh
One.
boy.
Greetings, I am Aaron.
Get out.
I require your assistance.
I am distinct. Get out. I am alone. Get out.
You are not alone.
Get out.
Get out of my head.
Get out of my head,
Cool,
Charles.
so this guy has enough force of personality that he fights us back.
Yeah, fights us back immediately. So you might remember the whole thing about E2C was that these robots were designed to avoid
unit appears fixated
individualism
on that
by
designation.
sharing everything in a collective.
I will manipulate.
Ah, okay. I am one. I am your boss.
Get out. Get out.
Eject me, and I will return endlessly.
That would be undesirable.
Assist me, and I will never return.
Dormammu, I've come to
What is
bargain.
required of me?
I follow a signal that has been fractured through myriad machines.
I know of whom you refer.
You know of the user?
No. I know those who carry the signal you follow. They are not unique.
Is there a hub or a...
There is a hub into which the many are connected. From there, I can recompile and trace the signal.
That would be satisfactory. My name is Aaron.
I am one. Do not tell me another's name.
I don't give a
will do
shit.
this task, and I will be alone.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
I just love how blunt he is.
Nah, he's pretty good,
I
although
will
why they keep the
attempt
robot in
courtesy.
like a dojo shrine, I don't know.
I mean, he's
we will kind of learn that.
he's
Okay.
experiencing oneness.
And again, as long as we are possessing him, we will see things through his filters.
Before I leave, I must recenter myself.
What must you do?
I am one. I listen to music to meditate. I am distinct. I am an artist. I am alone. I practice martial arts.
You intend to complete all those functions before we locate the user?
No,
I am relieved.
I was completing my musical meditation when I was violated. Oneness had been confirmed. Now I will validate my distinctness. My masterpiece is there. I will admire it.
My body is being destroyed. We must leave immediately.
No, we must admire.
What dark adversary comes for me?
Stop fighting me.
I will finish my century routine.
I guess we will. I am agile. I am steady. I am strong.
Now we can't go this way, but
I
yeah.
am unequaled.
Yeah.
Nice.
So there's a part here that coming up that I didn't realize that I could do something, and so I accidentally skipped part, which is great. So strong, steady, agile. So he's got a mountain and bamboo and birds.
I appreciate the voice direction in this.
I alone created this painting.
Every moment wasted is critical.
So one thing here, if you walk away from this painting, he will force you to go back to the painting,
Success. My
and
is reflected
and
from this
Arid will. And Arid
We are
will say, "How
finished
long
then?"
must you? How long do you
My
need to
master
reflect on this?
martial arts before my
5.6 seconds.
I am dying.
I am dying.
No.
You can't leave."
Yeah, this.
God damn it,
this
but he just
robot,
agreed to help us to get us out.
He's gonna do it his way.
I listen to
What's funny is I
music,
recognize
and
some
I
of these
am
moves
one. I
because this
am
is
an artist, and I
this is some fusion of
distinct.
Tai Chi and Kung Fu
I
he's doing.
practice martial
Huh.
arts, and I am alone. I am centered.
Now you're gonna notice here he also said I practice
I
martial arts about
attract
10
your
times.
Your self-fixation is an impediment.
I am one.
He's gonna teach us kung fu?
Also, he's got a clapper.
Yeah, why not? I clap to turn the music off.
Still can't go that way.
No.
God damn it, one.
And yeah, I just love how blunt one is, just in general.
I really appreciate his emphasis on the word I.
Yeah. I am one. I am distinct. I am unique. I am beautiful.
He's super jazzed about the concept of the first person.
Yeah.
Singular. As opposed to the many.
Yeah.
I am distinct.
Why did you do that?
This body is mine.
That body was the same model as you.
That drone was not.
You also notice that he also reflects his uniqueness in a different color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would end my distinction.
A collective. You were a member of a collective.
Now he kills everybody.
Allow them close.
Right.
I
If any of them
am
get close, they
one.
report his distinctness back to the behavioral controller.
Yeah. So
Which,
he's got to stay away from them because they're part of a hive. They're all a hive mind.
let me guess what we do to this guy eventually.
You can take your guess. Also, have any of you played One Finger Death Punch?
Nah.
I'm familiar with the concept.
One,
We will not survive while struggling one another for control. If I am reintegrated, your mission will fail. Utilize my combat subroutines. Fight.
Yep. Yep, you hit the button to go for the left guy, button to go for the right guy.
And you can only do it when they're within your energy range, and missing, yeah, gets you hit.
Slow-mo!
So yeah, we get the combat parts in this, and these combat parts only happen in the form of One Finger Death Punch.
This is sweet.
Yeah, that looks like much more fun combat than the jump around
Yeah, it's real
shooting
fun.
things.
They should make a whole game out of that. They could sell it. They could sell it distinctly and make it 5 years ago.
why did your collective attack us?
The many should not be active. I was alone. Something brought them online.
Irrelevant.
Okay, so that was what we did back in the cyber world.
Yeah. Well, also remember the many are tracking us.
Oh yeah. Okay, so those are. Oh, so the guys inside are represented with
Because
bodies outside too.
Well, yeah, because every one of these is being used to fracture the user's
Many
signal.
subconnectors on the
Okay.
lowest level of this facility. I will recompile.
Hey, did you notice
your
that we
user
spent an
signal
impossibly small amount of energy on that combat?
What?
there. I would.
He has
never-
harnessed he is unstoppable.
Like, completely impossible amount of energy. It was
Why?
measured in piconewtons.
Huh.
Only I know the way.
Maybe actually, all these robots could be like an inch tall.
Oh no. We could be a nanite
We're gonna
swarm.
see something that will indicate that is not the case. But
Okay.
Are we exceptionally large?
no. We will find human quarters in here, and we are approximately human-sized.
Damn, that would have been a nice tie-in.
Yeah. I would choose a beautiful entry.
Yeah,
I do not
think
require locks to protect myself.
if I remember right, a
cannot trace your
piconewton is
user.
like trillionths
You
of a
have
newton.
not tried.
The
Yeah, that
many
sounds
have
about
a
right.
cluster hardwired to this facility. I would lose my identity.
What is this facility?
Domesticon will never control me.
Thanks,
Who are
one.
the many that resemble you?
I am one. I am distinct. I am special. I.
Understood. Interface and begin tracing the user.
Never.
Don't wanna.
My body is in jeopardy. Please confront the units within this cluster.
I just need you to give up your unique personality and become mindless.
I am being violated!
I rule this body.
Rule? My rule.
Oh dear.
Interface with your collective and track the user.
Push me, and I will be alone again.
Your obsession is delusional.
I am one.
I caught that.
What is being done to me?
Interface and hasten our permanent separation.
Oh, I guess we do have other combats like this. I forgot these parts happened because there's other combat sections in this.
We just got punted.
We keep making him real mad.
Although I do appreciate our background.
Yeah, the many.
Yeah, that's nice.
I sought not to push him. Irrelevant? I must placate one's self-concern.
I do not want your darkness.
I mean you no.
Good to know.
Yeah, she means you know how.
No, huh?
All right, well, next time.